Welcome to Unit 1 of your health course through Parish Virtual. In this unit, we're going to investigate the question, what is healthful living? First, we need to look at the components that make up healthful living. We're going to describe health as being a combination of social, mental and emotional, and physical well-being. Each of these components plays an important part in our overall health. In this first unit, we're going to look at some of the big questions that we'll consider throughout the course. The first of those questions is, how does the media, pop culture, and even our families influence our attitudes on what healthy living looks like? Certainly, there are plenty of examples of how the media and pop culture have misled us or certainly misportray a healthy lifestyle, and you'll be asked to investigate that more deeply in this first unit. What about decision making? An important concept we want you to take away from this course is that you are in control. The decisions you make affect many of the outcomes you'll have. Our next question is, what are the benefits of early detection? Things like regular health screenings, checkups, self-examinations. We're going to talk about the importance of prevention and early intervention on positive health outcomes. Another question we have is, what good habits can we develop that can reduce those factors that contribute to chronic disease? Well, obviously, not developing bad habits like smoking or overconsumption of alcohol, developing a healthy diet, and maintaining an active lifestyle. These are all things we'll investigate in this unit and throughout this course. We won't spend too much time on this next one, but we do want you to consider the potential health and social consequences of some popular fads like tattooing and piercings. Besides the fact that a bad tattoo can be unsightly and some tattoos or piercings could create a problem for future employers, there is some significant risk of infections when tattooing and piercings are done or not done under proper conditions. I won't subject you to those images of tattooings and piercings gone wrong, but they can be both gross and dangerous, and we'll have you investigate these issues. We will also discuss best practices to reduce disease transmission. You're all probably well aware of the most common examples, but it's still worth doing a little bit of research. And finally, we're going to look into what resources you have available to you in general, and specifically here at Parish, when it comes to helping you make good decisions and supporting a healthy lifestyle. So these are the overarching questions to keep in mind throughout this first unit and really the whole course. So let's look at some of the lifestyle factors that affect overall health. This includes things like getting a good night's sleep and maintaining a healthy weight, understanding and developing a healthy diet. These are all things we're going to discuss in this course. We will also discuss maintaining a healthy active lifestyle. This is the lifestyle we want to have, but unfortunately, this is a lifestyle that too many of us engage in, and down the road, it has consequences that you need to consider. We're certainly going to spend some time investigating the effects of drugs and alcohol and the negative consequences they can have on our health. And we're going to talk about stress. Stress has a significant influence on one's health, and certainly high school is a stressful time, so we'll investigate how to manage and cope with stress in healthy ways. And we're going to discuss relationships, both friendships and those of the romantic variety, and how we navigate those relationships in healthy ways. And of course, we will discuss the realities and impact of sexual activity on teen health. So be prepared for that discussion. Be ready to learn and ask good questions. And we're going to talk about prevention. Prevention of disease, illness, injury, pregnancy, and abuse. But we also need to look at what else influences our health. We're going to look at how heredity influences our health. The genetic predispositions we inherit from our parents that make it more or less likely that we could develop a health issue. Our health is also influenced by our environment, both our social and our physical surroundings. Your attitude also influences your health. A positive attitude leads to positive health outcomes. And behaviors. Certainly some behaviors lead to more positive outcomes than others. So we'll talk about developing good health habits. And we're going to look at how the media influences our health and attitudes towards what is or is not healthy. We will discuss how media portrays body image, drugs, alcohol, and sex. And also technology, because our health is influenced by technology. Better technology leads to better prevention, diagnosis, and treatment options. But also, we must consider how technology might be making us lazy, and thus prone to poorer overall health. Now let's talk about the resources that are available to you, especially here at Parish. Where can you go at Parish if you have health concerns? Some of you know this, but some of you are new. Down on the first floor in the Great Hall, you'll find the clinic, the nurse's office, in room 1111. What if you have questions about social or emotional concerns? Where do you go in the high school for advice or help in those areas? Well, up on the fourth floor, you'll find the upper school counselor's office. You should familiarize yourself with its location and stop in when you have questions or concerns. Where do you go at Parish if you're having trouble with your studies or learning? Up on the fourth floor, right around the corner from the counselor's office, you'll find the Learning Lab and the Learning Resource Specialist, who's always there to help you get on track and maybe help you with your study skills, or help you work with your teachers on any accommodations you might have for a learning difference. Where can you go at Parish if you have questions about sex or sexuality? Well, you have options. You can go talk to the nurse on the first floor, or you can go see the counselor on the fourth floor. Both are trained to help you with those questions. And hopefully, after this course, you'll be able to have those talks with your parents or another trusted adult who can be a good resource for you. Where can you go at Parish if you have questions about nutrition or exercise? Well, this would be a good time to visit our sports medicine staff. Our trainers and coaching staff are experts in that field. What if you just need some advice? Again, our upper school counselors are here to talk with you, but we also have peer counselors, students who are trained by the counselor to help other students get through difficulties. You can also go to any one of the upper school staff. They're always there to help you. Or really, any coach, advisor, or teacher. They're all ready and willing to help you, or to point you in the right direction at least, and give you good advice. So, that does it for our first video of this unit. Watch the other videos posted, read the articles linked, and review them before you take your mastery test and complete your Unit 1 task. Let us know if you have any questions, and I hope this was a helpful introduction.